Hello, my friend, and welcome to a luxurious sleepscape episode. Tonight, a magical world of colors and scents awaits you as we prepare to discover the secrets of Maison Guerlain. Perfumers to emperors and alchemists of beauty for almost 200 years. So take a moment to settle down, and when you're ready, let's find out what makes these masters of scent, skincare, and makeup so special. The boutique that stands before you is filled with history and elegance. Let me present number 68 Champs-Élysées, Guerlain's home in Paris. This boutique is one of the focal points of Parisian history, having opened over a century ago. Just think of how many thousands of people have walked along the street where you're standing right now. Poets, artists, actors, lovers. In 1853, Pierre-François Pascal Guerlain, the founder of the house, was awarded the title of His Majesty's Official Perfumer of France by Napoleon III. You could say that after receiving this honor, the red carpet was rolled out for Guerlain to all the courts of Europe, including that of Queen Victoria of England. Perfumer to the crown. What an honor. But Pierre-François Pascal emerged from far humbler beginnings. He was the son of a spice seller and grew up surrounded by rich aromas like cinnamon, clove, and aniseed. The lavish boutique at 68 Champs-Élysées came after his time, but I'm sure he'd be proud to know that the seeds he planted all those years ago took root on this distinguished avenue. Let's approach the entrance to discover what's inside. Close your eyes for a moment and take a deep breath. Can you smell the tendrils of delicious fragrances wafting through the air? Damask rose, delicate iris, sweet vanilla, woody tonka bean, zesty bergamot, and heady jasmine. These are the scents of the Guerlinade, a classic accord that became the olfactory signature of the house. Flowers are at the center of any perfumer's craft, combining fragrances, colors, and imagery into a single essence. That's the art of perfume. It offers us a curation of nature's beauty to remind us of the wild and thrilling emotions that nature can inspire in us. And that's what this boutique is dedicated to. Here, there are perfumes that can whisk you away to desert oases or secret mountain glades, silky creams to refresh your skin, and all manner of powders and lipsticks with which to craft a look that dazzles the eye. Pure luxury. Designed by the renowned architect Charles Muse, this marble-lined townhouse is a masterpiece of Belle Epoque architecture, a 19th century style that celebrated opulence and freedom of imagination. The building is even registered as a historical monument of France, a status that protects the country's most valuable cultural treasures. The details are just stunning. You see those curled supports under the balcony? They are called corbels. Architects and stonemasons throughout history used them as a way to showcase craft and add flair. Corbels got their name from an old French word for raven, supposedly because of their beak-like shape. These corbels are structurally important too, of course. They help support the lavish balcony above. Why don't we go up there and get a better view of this prestigious avenue? Voila! Oh, it's so peaceful up on the balcony. Here, on the upper floor of the boutique, you will find Guerlain's Beauty Institute, where one can draw the blinds on the outside world. A haven of tranquility where each guest is wrapped in a cocoon of relaxation and all concerns float away on a gentle breeze. Take a closer look through the windows here. Even the ceilings are silvered. I hope you've enjoyed the view. Now I'd like to show you the roof. There's a surprise on top I know you'll love. But it's getting a little dark, don't you think? Why don't you help me light those beautiful hanging lanterns? Ah, wonderful. Look how the light brings out the details in the pediment. That pyramid-shaped structure that sits like a proud crown above the entablature at the top of the boutique. And just above the pediment lies perhaps my favorite place to admire Paris. You can see everything from here. Montmartre, the Eiffel Tower, the River Seine. I love how the city lights dance and sway as they're reflected in the water. Well, it looks like we're not the only ones who like the view. These roses have climbed all the way from the pavement so they can enjoy this captivating sight every day. And what's that they're curled around? Ta-da! There's your surprise. You are looking at Guerlain's iconic bee bottle. The original was created in 1853 to hold the famous Eau de Cologne Impériale, dedicated to Empress Eugenie, wife of Emperor Napoleon III. Pierre-François Pascal Guerlain entrusted glassmakers Poncet du Coval to create a bottle adorned with His Majesty's coat of arms, the bees, and a festoon pattern inspired by the column at Place Vendôme. Well, Napoleon's empire is in the past, but bees retained their importance to Guerlain, becoming far more than just a symbol. And here's your second surprise. The honeycomb on the side of the boutique. Let's explore it to learn about the relationship between bees and the House of Beauty. So why are bees so important to the Maison? Well, for one, they are a vital part of the great web of life, supporting the biodiversity. Bees play Cupid to the planet's flora, pollinating flowers across mountains, forests, and meadows. And you can see a few of those flower species represented here. Lilacs, lavender, honeysuckle, mint. Can you find them all? What a gift these colorful creations are to the world. And, of course, as the honeybees know, it's not just flowers that deserve our attention. The plants they blossom from are equally important. If you close your eyes for a moment, you can imagine these flowers whisking you away to a sprawling garden. You know, there's a fragrance here that holds the same power over the senses. If you look carefully at the honeycomb, you will find 2 bottles of Guerlain's Aqua Allegoria in elegant flasks reminiscent of the bee bottle on the roof. Why don't you try it out? Breathe in the fresh, joyful scent of this bewitching fragrance and let your imagination fly. Can you hear those seagulls cooing and cawing, and the sound of waves lapping onto the shore? The third surprise of the evening is coming up, my friend. Maison Guerlain would like to take you somewhere very few people have ever been. Just follow the honeycomb round very carefully and mind your footing on the rocks. If your feet are tired by now, well, you can go dip them in the ocean for a moment and feel the cool waves wash away the worries of the day. We are on the wild island of Ouessant, a sanctuary for the rare black honeybee that Guerlain helps preserve. This grassy island, 15 miles off the coast of Brittany, is one of the few places in the world where these honeybees can be found buzzing around. Areas like this need special protection so that honeybees and the wild flowers they rely on can thrive without interference. Think of it as a bee retreat. The black honeybees who call Wissant home, well, they're just happy to do what they do best in a preserved environment. Gather nectar, keep their beehives in order, and craft a range of truly magnificent substances. Guerlain works these wondrous ingredients into many of their skin creams and serums, taking great care to collect them respectfully and responsibly. Take another look at the honeycomb shelf, and you'll discover a slender bottle of oil imbued with the healing powers of the purest honey. Go on, try it out, and feel how sumptuously it glides over your skin. We've come to the end of our magical tour. It's been quite the journey, hasn't it? Everything you've seen tonight reflects Guerlain's belief that nature and beauty go hand in hand. For almost 2 centuries, Maison Guerlain has been working to highlight natural beauty, inspire confidence, and above all, celebrate the joy of living. You have been a wonderful guest. From everyone at Maison Guerlain, good night.